All right, good morning. Hi, welcome. Uh, we are meeting in Laos. And let's just say that we came to a compromise on the pool situation. So, first of all, welcome to everyone who's joined me already. And I'm about to turn the camera around and show you where we're up to with the pool. We've been given a bit of a guarantee. So we've got our fingers crossed. Let me just turn this camera around and I'll show you what's happening right now. So here's the pool. Hi Lisa, good morning. And good morning to everyone who's joined. So here's the pool, and we've been given an undertaking that it's going to be ready to use in 2 days' time. Hi Mary Lou. So that's the basis on which we agreed to stay here. But not only that, they don't give you it's a non-cancellation policy. So we're kind of snookered, except in my opinion, if they don't provide the what they've described, they should be under some sort of obligation. But anyway, hi Joanne, hi Sarah, welcome everybody. And for anybody who's joining me later, my name's Lynn, and we are a couple from Australia who are travelling for a year, and today finds us in Lao. Hi Tariq, welcome. So what we have right here in front of us, we see these ladies. It's just gone 6 o'clock in the morning. These ladies are waiting to give alms to the monks, and the monks walk through Luang Prabang every morning. Yesterday morning at this time, they were already heading along this street. So we're bound to see them at some point. So they wait for the monks to come along the street and they offer them alms. Sabaidi. Sabaidi. So I don't know if you noticed that the greeting is quite similar to the Thai greeting. Hi, Sandy. It is lovely, Sandy. Um, my only concern with it is that it has become a little bit taken advantage of. It's made very touristy. So in the main street, for instance, you'll come across a lot of vendors selling you the sticky rice and other things that you can offer to the monks. Now, in my view, it's not my practice. I'm not a Buddhist. You can see here there's a pot of sticky rice there, waiting for the monks to come along. It's not my place to be offering alms to the monks. I'm not a Buddhist. It's not my practice. So participating in what I view as a commercial venture doesn't really sit well with me, but it has become very touristy because of the photo opportunities. So we hopefully will get to see them. They're due to come along here very soon, and hopefully we'll see them out on the main street as well. All right, so Luang Prabang, as you can see, is very, very quiet, but I was about to tell you about the greeting. So in Thailand, we use the greeting Sawadi Cup and Sawadi Ka, meaning if you were giving that if you were a female or a male. So Sawadi Ka is the female version. I would say Sawadi Ka, Richard would say Sawadi Cup. And then the greeting here in Lao is Sabaidi. So they're quite similar, but you don't have that gender associated suffix at the end of the greeting. Here's another little chair set up ready. Hi Jay, welcome. So I'm just looking behind me to see if there's any sign of any monks coming along. Not yet, not as yet. So let's have a closer look since there's no one here and I'm not intruding on anyone. Let's have a closer look at what we have here ready to offer. Oh, good morning. Good morning. You're on a mission. Where are you off to? So here we have ready to offer the monks. We have, well, the person who's going to sit here, obviously. There's a pot of sticky rice, and then there's two two packets of, I'm not sure, dried something or other. I'm not really sure what that is in the packet, but that's what this person is preparing to offer. And they'll take a handful, hopefully we'll see that, they'll take a handful of sticky rice out of the container and pop it in the bowl that the monk carries. So we're just one street behind the main street. We changed hotels. There was a long convoluted reason for that. Look how quiet it is compared to other cities and towns that we visited in Southeast Asia. Look how quiet Luang Prabang is. We changed hotels. The reason for that is that originally we were planning on doing the 3-day, or 2-day rather, but 3 days in total trip from Chiang Mai to Luang Prabang by slow boat along the Mekong. But we realised we're just getting a little bit too old for that sort of thing. We do like a certain amount of comfort, a certain level of comfort. I'm going to take you up and have a look at this temple. Hi Alicia, welcome. So I'm wondering if this is where the monks are based that come along our street. It's quite likely that they are. So you can see quite an old chedai or stupa. Unlike in Chiang Mai, it hasn't been restored. And then the temple itself is over here. Sandy says it looks much calmer than a lot of places you all have been. Yes, very much so. Okay, so they're doing some work here. I'm not going to go past here. Here we get to see some of the materials used in construction. There's a heavy use of bamboo, particularly in scaffolding, for example. Actually, I think there's another entrance to this temple from the main street. So we might go up from there. Although I might be able to get through this way. Let me just see. Look how quiet this place is. I almost feel intrusive by talking. There is someone praying at the stupa, at the chedi. And I've tried to look up more information about the temple here and was unsuccessful. I wasn't able to establish anything at all, really. The entrance here is being closed off. The doors, look at the doors, aren't they beautiful? Look at that. Really peaceful, Sandy, really peaceful. All right, so the Naga heads have been recently painted. It's a 3-headed serpent here. I'm not sure if the number actually means anything. You can see also that this wall has been recently painted, but they've got to the columns and maybe they're yet to restore those. That doesn't really look like it needs restoring, so it just probably needs a little bit of masking tape. Oh, look at this side. Now this I've seen a few times. The lady holding her hair, and we'll see another one in a moment. But that's really, I don't know what the symbolism here is of the woman or the person rather. Assuming this is a male now, looking at that, holding the hair. There's another one on this side. Look at the front of this temple. Look at this. Are we all templed out yet? Everyone who's been going on my tours through Southeast Asia? Have we got temple overload? Look at this. I'm going back as far as I can. There's a wall behind me. I'm going to send you on educational rabbit holes. Hi, Sarah. And let's just get in closer to this front entrance because it's exquisite. Look at this. Wow. Now, just before we head back along my intended path, I might just backtrack a little and see if there's any sign of the monks coming along the road as yet. Oh, just almost missed this. Look at the glitter on this thing, sparkly thing here. It's a small stupa, but the base of it is all shiny and blue. Never have too many temples, says Joanne. Never templed out for me, says Sandy. Very curious about the three-headed figure and its meaning. Yes, and at the entrance, well, this one has a five-headed figure, right? So this one's five-headed. And I think the entrance itself, yeah, I can see it from here, just probably too far away for you to see. That's a seven-headed figure over there. So I'm just going to backtrack slightly. These monks should be, they should have been coming along here by now. So I actually want to see if I can see them because it is lovely to watch. And I feel like our street is a little more authentic than Main Street. So it would be lovely to actually see them walk along. But I also want to keep moving as well. So a little bit of a balancing act. And I want to finish up at the Mekong. We have a few things to try and cover off this morning. I feel like they're running late. Do monks run to... Oh, here we go. Look. So our timing might be just about right. Now, I wonder if there are still some more coming along that we get to see the lady offering. They are so young. Yes, the novices, they are so young, aren't they? All right. This lady is still sitting out here. Did I miss it completely? We got to see them walking along, but we didn't actually get to see them offering alms, which is a little bit... Tell you what, I'll walk in the opposite direction I had planned. We'll walk this way. So they haven't packed up and gone. They obviously realise that there are more monks headed this way. So I think if we walk against the flow, we're more likely to actually catch them. As we walk along our street, just coming into view is the temple on the hill. Didn't expect to see children monks. Yeah. I don't know the, would you call it the sociology? I can't zoom in, but can you see that temple on the hill up there, up ahead? I'm going to completely miss Richard if I do this. I sent him one way and I'm going the other way. Look at all this indecision. This is silly. Nope, I'm going to go the way I originally intended. Otherwise, Rich will have no chance of finding me. Sorry, guys. And that lady has packed up and gone now. So that looks like this is the right call. Okay, back on it. Jay just says, I Googled and there is a meaning to the number of heads on the Naga, but it's too complicated to get into here. And that makes perfect sense. Jay, thank you for doing that. A lot of the symbology of Buddhism and, of course, many religions, Hindu, a lot of it, the symbolism is really difficult and complicated. But thank you for trying. Annette, hi. Some places it's the best place for the young boys to get a good education. Yes, I think that's what I was about to head to, Joanne, is that putting your children into there's Richard up ahead. Putting children into the monastery is probably their best chance of getting a good education. I don't know if it means that they're there for life or if they just serve a period of time and then go out and pursue their own path after a period of servitude. Jay says, best bet is for anyone interested to Google it. I nearly got bowled over by this child on a bike. And Lisa says, anyone else a little fuzzy suddenly? Is it come back, guys? It should be clearer now. Here we have a tuk-tuk. It's a multi-person tuk-tuk here. They have these ones that seat about 6 or 8 people. Okay, so in the middle of the road here is this fountain, and we've never actually seen the water flowing on it. We had a guide in Burma, and he had been a monk 3 times in his life. Oh, that's interesting. That's fascinating, Joanne. And you went to Burma is even more fascinating. Just snap back clear. Perfect. Thank you, Lisa. Sandy says, thank you, Jay. Yes, I've been learning for a few years, and it's very complicated, especially for a Westerner. Good on you guys for making the effort to try and learn about all these Eastern religions, because I wouldn't stand a chance. But if anyone knows the symbolism of this one's obviously a woman. This figure here with the hair, because I've seen a few of these statues now. And that, just send all your kids to me. You've seen how well I trained the pups. Your children will be fine. All right, there you go, guys. Send your kids to Annette. All right. Richard's managed to find me because I took a detour and he was probably standing here for ages going, where the hell has she gone? But he's found me, or I found him. So we're going to walk along here a little way. I'll go up and have a look at the front entrance of that temple we just went through the back entry of. But you'll start to see here the French influence. A lot of the buildings look typically French. When we get up in particular to the main street, there's a real feel of the French colonialism here. Luang Prabang is a heritage listed site. It's only a small town. It has 55,000 people, and it was once the seat of the royal family. And I'm tossing up whether to take you into what is now a museum, which was formerly the palace, because it doesn't open until 8 a.m. And if we do that, that would suit the American amongst you, but probably not be so good for the Europeans and the people in the UK. Okay, and here we have the seven-headed naga. Yes, Sarah, we did. Alicia says, also Google Brahmatarani, goddess, as young woman wringing water out of her hair to drown demon Mara. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you. That answers that question for me. I find wisdom and comfort in the teachings, even with my limited understanding. Lisa says, anyone know how to spell where Lin is? Lisa, it's Luang, Luang Prabang. 2 words, Prabang. Luang Prabang. So we've already been up there. I won't go up there again. I just wanted to show you the entrance with the 2 seven-headed naga. Thanks, Joanne. And Annette says they've been married for ages, Sarah. They're practically homing pigeons, she says. I thought I'd go up that way to the market. Which is asking how I'm going to get down to the river. I thought we'd go up to the wet market and finish at the river. So 55,000 people. It's a small town. There's one main street. This is it. It's just starting to wake up. Anyone who hasn't been up at the almsgiving up ahead. Would you like me to actually try and catch that next Wednesday? I mean, I can position myself in such a way that we'll actually get to see more of the almsgiving rather than just the monks walking past. If you'd like me to, just let me know. Sandy says, I'm so interested. I show the chat so I can look up y'all's helpful searches. Great idea, Sandy. And there's another temple here. We won't go into it because I want to get along and see. Well, I can go up a little way up the stairs. We'll try and see more of the entrance. That house is lovely. Yeah, it is. So this one is another seven-headed naga, but in a sort of a completely different shape. Almost looks like an open hand, doesn't it? In fact, what it is, you can see the actual head there. So it's the tongue that's forking out into the 7 heads. Annette, you are going to love my elephants next week. You're going to absolutely adore them. So remind me to tell you more before I finish here today. So here's a monk doing some sweeping, some housekeeping. Oh gosh, we're here. We've come this far. Let's go up. Let's go further. Look at all the beautiful frangipani flowers on the ground. Let's find you a lovely one. If anyone isn't familiar with this flower, it has the most divine scent. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. I won't go past where the monks are. I feel like I am intruding. So let's just let them continue doing their morning duties and I will leave them to it. Okay. All right, down these horrendous steps. They're kind of big and steep. And my knees have been playing up more recently. I ran out of Tiger Balm, Joanne, but I managed to find in Bangkok, so as an overlap, I bought it a few weeks ago. Scorpion Balm. So I've started on the scorpion balm. I think it's helping my knees. Joanne says, Laos is a stunning country to visit. I loved it, but such a sad history with the Vietnam War. And I'm still reading up on that, so I really don't want to go too much into telling you about the Vietnam War, other than to say that Laos is the most heavily bombed country of any in the world. I think, what did you discover about Laos and the bombing, Richard? 2 million tons of ordnance was dropped on Laos. I'm also tossing up whether to take you to the night markets. I've seen a stall in the night markets that sells jewellery that's made out of bombs.
Yeah, they also say you cannot go on a trek without a guide, otherwise you risk stepping on a bomb.
Did you guys all hear that? You can't go on a trek without a guide for risk of actually stepping on unexploded ordnance out in the jungle. It's a very foolish thing to do. I've never seen scorpion balm. It's blue. Yeah, tiger balm is either that sort of dark orange colour or clear. I've seen it as well. Scorpion balm is blue, oddly enough. Tiger balm is my best go-to pain rub, but not as much for areas without a lot of muscle material. Yeah, I'm rubbing it around the actual joint of the knee, around the side of the, where the muscles are on the side of the knee. That's where I'm rubbing it a lot.
I've got a sore finger.
Yeah, well, you could use it on that. All you have to do is ask.
I've got a sore finger.
Just rub some on it. He expects me to do it for him. Okay, so they're packing up the chairs. This is where the almsgiving commenced on the main street. So next week, as I said, if you'd like me to, I can position myself next week to be at the centre of the almsgiving, and we can watch it down near the old palace. Here's the marketing, the tourism marketing. For knees, hands and feet, I like Asper cream, and now I feel old. I don't even know what that is, Sandy. Joanne says, our guide in Laos ran an English school and he arranged for us to go see a UXO team and how they find the mines. That would have been fascinating. All right, so where are we all? From Sydney, it's 7,902 kilometres. From London, we are 9,114 kilometres. From New York City, sorry Annette, there's no Los Angeles or even Sacramento here. New York City, 13,284. Lynn, I'll send you a label pic, might be a USA product. And Joanne says the teams finding the mines were mostly women as well. Yeah. And at night, this little corner here has about half a dozen families, women and children, set up selling fruit and vegetables on just sort of mats. So selling bananas and what else have we seen? Coconuts, mangoes. I've seen them with babies. There'll be two little toddlers sitting on a corner just quietly playing. This is where the night food market is. So we've been coming here fairly frequently. We've come here, 2 or 3 times to eat at night. So obviously no one here at the moment, so I won't waste too much time. Nope, you skittish cat. Hello. And there's a stage set up over here. They have music here, some nights. And then this is where the night market itself starts. So, was it on last night? I can't say I remember. So it's every night, isn't it? So the night markets start here and they go all the way along this street. So if I get enough interest, I might bring you to the night markets one night. What do you say? Has Richard found a McDonald's? No, not here. Yeah, no, he's devastated. He's found one store that sells pizza. There's lots of croissants here. There's the continuing French influence. So over here, for example, we have Le Petit. Talk about bastardization of languages. Le Petit stand of crepes françaises. That's a mishmash, isn't it? French crepes. All right. Now, there's not much action happening down this street. I think we'll wait and get to the next one. Oh, no. We could go down that way and turn right. Yeah, let's do this. Sandy says, my dad swears by KFC in Southeast Asia. Sandy, see, that puzzles me because there's so much good crumbed fried chicken that I don't understand why anyone would get KFC. And it's expensive. So local crumbed fried chicken is so good. Maybe some of them call it KFC so that people understand what it is. But they're private stalls selling their own crumbed fried chicken. But as I said, it's so good here. All right. So the local wet market should be well and truly underway. I came down a different way to get to it yesterday. We're about to. There's a blockage up ahead. You'd be happy to have the croissants. The croissants are beautiful, Sarah. This is the rubbish collector. I think we can get past him. There we go. And Sandy says, he puzzles me too. Why eat American junk when good local food? And there's so much of it and it's so cheap. It is seriously, the food here is so incredibly cheap. Alrighty, so we're going to see some really curious things here. Some of them I've been here twice now and I can't identify a lot of the stuff in this market, but we're going to have a go and see what we can see. There will be a bit of butchery, so I won't show that because I understand we're not all keen on seeing that sort of thing. But this is a local delicacy and it's called crispy Mekong riverweed. It's fried and it has sesame seeds on it and it sells for $2 a packet, $2 a packet. We had some in a local eatery the other day, served with chili paste, and it was delicious, absolutely delicious. We have a whole lot of dried things here, and I'm not sure what all of it is, but this is crispy jackfruit. And then we have dried, similar to seaweed. Well, it's going to be fresh water, so it won't have that salty flavour. And I would say, no, it's not like nori sheets, if that's what you're trying to compare to, Jay. I'm just waiting for a clear space. All right, so we have this lady here selling crumbs things and noodles, lots of noodles. Sabaidi. Fresh noodles and bean sprouts. This lady's weighing out some fresh noodles. Bale fruit was the orange one. And what is that, Joanne? What's bale fruit? Look, we've got croissants here at a coffee stand. Okay. Selling banana leaves. What's this big fruit here? Does anyone know what that is? I frequently am overwhelmed in the Asian market because I don't know how to prepare the products. I'm the same, Sandy. They make tea with it, yeah. But I don't know what the fruit actually looks like. Is it like a grapefruit? It looks like a citrus of some sort. I'll also show you a tea. Here we go. So this makes a oh, it's pomelo. Great. So this is called butterfly tea, and it's made with a blue flower. And if you look up the there we go. That's what the dried flower looks like. It makes a purple or blue tea, which is quite tasty, quite nice. There we go. That's what it looks like. If you look up blue pea flower tea, or what I don't even know. I don't know what this is. I have no idea what that is. No idea. If you look up the blue pea flower tea, oh, Richard's gone and bought something. Croissant. Yes, please. Yes, please. Mm. Oh, yum. Look at that.
Nice, yeah. 25,000 pips.
That's about $1.50. That's reasonable. Probably a bit expensive, I guess, but okay. That was really good. So the blue, we'll turn around here and go back that way. Sorry guys, eating. The blue pea flower tea, if you look that up, you'll find the flower that it's made from. And it has a really intriguing botanical name. This lady's making flowers. Obviously, these are offerings. It's a baby. Oh, we've got turmeric down here. I need some turmeric for my knees. I haven't had turmeric in so long. I reckon that's why my knees are hurting. These are teeny tiny little bananas over there. They're so small. And it looks like, is that bamboo shoot? Might be bamboo shoot. Those bananas over there, they're tiny. Teeny tiny little bananas. Okay, let's go back the other way. All right, we've got sausages cooking, skewers cooking. Here's this fruit that they make tea from. Okay, now here we go. I'm just going to point the camera at that and not let you see what that is. Sabaidi. How are you? So this one you put over the flame. Buffalo tea. Oh, skin, yeah. Oh, that's like jerky. Okay, yeah. What's this one? Chicken rice. Oh, sticky rice. Sticky rice. Sugar and seeds. Pumpkin seeds. That looks really tasty. I'll come back with when I've finished. Oh, she's going to offer me a taste. And they've got the coconut pancakes here. Oh, they don't have any at the moment. So this is this one here, sticky rice. Yum. That is really good. And how much? 15. I'll come back when I've finished with this. Thank you so much. That's really tasty. I don't know where Rich has gone now. Gone to buy something else. Here we go. Look, all sorts of things on sticks. Sausages. Lots of different dried here. Sweet banana with honey. Jay, I do one better. Oh, look at these. These are the offering bowls, the alms bowls. Jay, I make up my own turmeric paste, golden paste, and I have a teaspoon every day. But I haven't done it since I left Australia because obviously it's not practical to carry. And it is the best thing. I've been taking it. Here, Richard, we need these. We need these. Coconut pancakes. 10,000? 10,000. Now, these have been recommended by Joanne, and we saw someone eating them the other day as well. This is our chance to try the coconut pancakes.
It's hot.
It's hot. It is hot. I thought you were going to do it. Oh, it is hot. Oh.
But you're not going to do what those YouTubers do, go, are you?
You should have been filming your own face doing that.
That was nice.
But it was.
Is it?
Okay. It's amazing. It's so good. You couldn't stand it? Not even stirred through scrambled eggs or into a stew. It takes some getting used to. That is a gigantic apple. That apple is huge. Oh, Rich is going to finish off this. I'm not going to get any of it. It's so good. That's so good. All right, I'm just going to let you look around while I have another one of these things because it's so good. I'm not sure what they have wrapped up in banana leaves here, but it's probably sticky rice.
Sabaidi.
Sticky rice? Sabaidi. Oh, what's this one? That's pork. Oh, interesting. We have to come back and try it. Thank you. Cup chai. Okay, this is the butcher section, so I'll scoot through here because the umbrella just fell down. We'll scoot through the butcher section. I know you guys don't want to see the butcher section. Whoop. Now these are the biggest avocados I think I've ever seen. Hi Gregory, how you going? Look at the size of these avocados. They're huge. 50,000 for a kilo is, let me think, just over $3 Australian. That's banana flour, I think. And I still don't know what this is. So, Baidi, come back tomorrow for those. Look at these chilies. Look at these chilies. All different sizes. So I bet those are the hot ones. I don't know what that is there. I'm guessing it's probably some kind of a fungus. Got these little mini eggplants. She just took a photo of me. Okay. We have fish. Thank you. I think we're just going to head back for some more of these coconut pancakes. And all you do is you lay out a mat on the ground to sell your produce. Okay, I haven't seen the tea yet. I saw the other day a tray with the flowers drying. Okay, what's that one? Can I see? Coconut cornflakes. That's interesting.
What is it?
Coconut cornflakes, it says there. So interesting. I'm not sure. So it's dried coconut with corn flour on the outside and fried, I think. Got a coffee stall here. I'm still looking for this flower place, the one that dries the flowers for the tea. We're cooking pumpkin. The what? No, I missed it. Oh, okay, it's back there. That's what I was looking for. Alrighty, and just looking for something else that I haven't seen before. Oh, bowls of chili paste. Here we go. So they serve that. Riverweed, the fried riverweed, with the chili paste. I'm just trying to squeeze through here. All right, so it's 6:45 in the morning, and I literally have rivers of water running down my neck. It's really humid. This is fried mushrooms. They're really, really thin and yeah. Honestly, I would buy these things. And as I can't remember who it was that said it. Was it Sandy? Someone said I wouldn't know what to do with them. I wouldn't know what to do with most of the stuff here if I was to buy it. There's another branch heading up in that direction. And a lot of this is just more of the same now. So I think we might head up that way. No? Yep. Let's go up this one. Go back up to the main street. Notice the elephant decor. Elephant fashion, I mean. There was something I saw here the other day, and I can't remember exactly where I saw it, that I want to try and see for you as well. Here, look, quail eggs. Gregory says, I think it's brilliant the spices can be put out uncovered in heaps for sale without losing all their flavour. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and they have everything out here in the morning, Gregory. I mean, just stand aside and let these people go past. It's not just, I mean, they're preparing fresh fruit and vegetables here. This is a stall, just all mushrooms. Look at that. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful display of different kinds of mushrooms here. And then these flowers, I don't know what sort of flowers they are. And more mushrooms. I think they're snails. Sandy, absolutely. I always go for the least production as possible in my food. Okay, crabs. Well, speaking of the Mekong, we were going to head down towards the river, weren't we? So why are we going this way? Yeah. Silly me. Let's head down to the river. Sounds like a title of a song or opening line. The food is very fresh, Sandy. Very fresh, and it's freshly cooked. So I have no qualms about buying food from a street stall because I know it's all freshly cooked, freshly purchased. Hasn't been sitting in storage for days and days. And you know, basically know what you're getting. As long as you can identify the ingredients, you know what you're getting. These. I don't know what these are. Here. What are these? Yes, I have no idea what those are. And there's some here too. Oh, and frogs. Live frogs with their legs tied together. Let's go this way. Yeah. All right. That was a little for a Western person who has issues over animal welfare. That was a little confronting. But anyway, we are in another country and a different culture, so I'm not in a position to be judgmental. Bee larva. Your guess is as good as mine, Sandy. It quite possibly could be. Yeah. Let's run with that. Until we get a better suggestion, let's run with that. We have seen silkworm pupae for sale, fried silkworm pupae. And Richard, of course, has tried fried grasshopper. I will share that video with you when I put my temple video together. Okay, it's a puddle, trying to avoid. And here we are at the Mekong River. So I just need to find a great spot to stand where you can get a position looking out over it. It's challenging to have a Western mindset and the differences. Yeah, it is. It can be. All right, here we go. Here we are at the Mekong. And I'm going to try and find a spot where we can look with an unobstructed view. There's eateries all the way along here. There's people selling tours for sunset cruises, river cruises. Apparently there's a cave partway up the river, and that a boat will take you there. Some of these stores look a little bit run down and ramshackle, but they come to life amazingly. Okay, this looks like a good spot. Here we go. Look. You avoided the deep fried spiders in Cambodia. Joanne, the stall that Richard got his fried grasshopper from had fried centipedes and scorpions and water bugs. So I will have a little bit of video of that when I put my silver temple. It was near the silver temple. I don't judge what animals they eat, but I do have trouble with how the live animals can be treated or handled beforehand. And that's exactly right, Jay. That's what we saw in the market just there. There were live birds and frogs and fish out of water, and that's the main issue that I have as well. Lynn, hi Lynn. Lynn says easier to be adventurous with strange fruits and veggies. I agree. It is much easier. We're going to try and see if we can get through here. Does it go all the way around? Yeah, it does. All right, so here's some of the boats that they used for the river cruises. They're quite long and low, so there must be some low bridges around, I guess. There's some people heading out on the water there. Is that the ferry to go across the river? There we go. They look like locals, just sort of heading across the river. That is... How many boats do we see down there, Richard? Like 1, 2, 3, is it, or 4? I think it might be 4. Yeah, just here in front of us. I think I see 4. Here's 1. Yeah. It's difficult to tell. And there goes that big one. This would be a lovely spot to sit in the afternoon. I think we have to come down here one afternoon. Yeah, we'll have a beer here, watch the sunset. I think the sunset's in that direction. Might have to fight for a spot at the bar. Although it's low season, there's not a lot of people around. Okay. So this is Chiang Mai, or part of it. I didn't actually get an indication of whether you want me to head back next week to see the almsgiving, but I think I'll do that. We can see a different section of the main street. Maybe go back into the wet market again, because it's always interesting. There's nothing but cars here. Let's see if I can find another spot to look out on the river before we finish up. Maybe my mission for the next week should be to try and find out what some of those ingredients are and how they're used. Maybe you should set me a challenge. What do you think? Okay, I'm getting a couple of people saying, yes, you'd like that. Fantastic. Gregory says they certainly are parked tightly. They must be good neighbours. And Sandy says they have more cars than motorbikes there, huh? Well, I guess in comparison to Vietnam, they have fewer motorbikes. So maybe the balance is less lopsided. Oh, no, thank you. We've just been offered a boat ride. All right. And there's a couple of these tuk-tuks, different size tuk-tuk. This one's offering, they're set up for the tourists. This one's going to the waterfall or Paku Cave. This one's pretty cute. Look at this. So the one behind is based on a little, what's that, a Daihatsu? Is that a Toyota, is it? I'm trying, whatever that badge is on the front, which we can't figure out. And then this one's based on a motorbike, and it's very pretty. Yeah, they're noisy. Obviously, this person likes Che Guevara. He's got pictures of Che all over the place, on the windshield, on the side, on the motor. And then images of the fast train, the temple, along the side. There we go, very pretty. And there's a lot of people having breakfast here. There we go. We'll finish up here, I think. Let's turn this camera around. All right. Let's just get this camera sorted. Back to the front camera. Now, as Annette mentioned earlier, next week I am bringing you, there, that's better. I'm bringing you footage that I've pre-recorded from the Elephant Sanctuary. This one is a ticketed event, so it's being offered through my Buy Me a Coffee. Anyone who's already a member of Buy Me a Coffee has access to that for free. So there's a few of you on this today, here with me today, who are already members. Please claim your ticket so that you get to see my elephant tour next Thursday, my time, probably Wednesday, your time, for free. And everyone else, it's $5 Australian, which is only, what, $2.50, $3 American. So it's really not very much. If you'd like to see the beautiful elephants in Thailand that I went to see, we decided just one of us is going because the ticket price was quite high. And Richard says, we've already seen elephants, which we had. We'd seen them in Sri Lanka. So, yes, yeah, here, look, see? There's the proof. There's the proof. So he says, I've already been there, I've already got the t-shirt. So that's why he didn't come. I just went on my own. Otherwise, tomorrow I'm doing my 6-month recap. And that'll be delivered at home, probably in the breakfast area of our hotel, because there's really nowhere else. And that will be just since January this year, 6-month recap. So I hope you can join me for that as well. Mary Lou says, hold on. Mary Lou says, what a great tour, Lynn. Thank you for sharing. You're very welcome, Mary Lou. Sandy says, if we get a ticket, is it available? If not able to watch live? Yes, absolutely, because it's delivered to, the link is to an unlisted YouTube. So the recording will stay up there and you'll be able to watch it later. So yeah, absolutely. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. And if you've enjoyed it, I'm always very happy if you're able to support me. Otherwise, please share your postcards. That's another way. And please visit the calendar and see what else is on. Thank you so much. Bye for now.
It's a great little market, though.